Okay, so we're packing. I don't know how much of this packing story I'm going to show you because I didn't have much time before I have to go fetch the girls. I actually can't take myself seriously. Basically how I pack, obviously I look at the weather. Like if I'm on a work trip, I don't like to have too many options because then I have to kind of filter through all of that stuff. So I've got one official event and then a couple of other meetings in between. So kind of planning according to the weather and then the exact outfits for which meetings and events I have. And then I know for sure, like that's the same thing I do with my clients, that I pack for having specific options for specific events, days, whatever they're doing. I find that you are using a lot of extra energy to sift through and decide on what to wear. I want to conserve and use all my creative energy on clients and events and the people I'm meeting and my pitch. So I'm looking in here. The last little while I've been wearing a lot of black. And I think it's just been a reflection of Benji's been traveling, the girls have been quite difficult, I haven't been sleeping much, so I allow myself that luxury to sort of gravitate towards whatever I gravitate towards. But I'm feeling that this trip is going to be like a neutrals and pink kind of trip. This is what I'm feeling like, so that's what I'm going to be planning, and I'll show you kind of the outfit ideas. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a lot of neutrals going on here with some pink. So that's the mood I'm in. If you're going on a work trip, very cool things to just keep in mind. It might seem obvious, but I know that when you're packing, it's not. Stuff like that. You'll see I've got a bunch of shoulder padded jackets. So this is like a kind of a suit. I have my go-to jacket. Something with the shoulder pad really gives you like a lift and confidence and just makes you feel like it's business time. So I'm going to be looking at this as a whole, at how they work together. There are some outfits. So first outfit I think will be for my event. Very important to make this process a slow one. I also tried this jacket with it. This jacket secondhand, I think it's really beautiful, but this line here bothers me. Like if the dress was different and it didn't break the line in the middle, I think it would have worked better, because I really like the dress with a shoulder paddy kind of check tartan situation. Really nice, but probably not what I'll be going for. Also, just a quick note, I literally saw this dress in my cupboard. I haven't worn it in about a year. Wish I would have told my clients to throw away something if they hadn't worn something in a year, but anyway. And I didn't even think I'm gonna wear it. Like I was like, no, I'm definitely not wearing that. And just the fact that I tried it on changed everything. So if you haven't worn something in a long time, put it on again, and if you know you're not going to use it, then chuck it, but otherwise maybe try it on. The second outfit is again very neutral. I've got this linen capped sleeve kind of situation. So what I like about it is it's quite flexible if the weather does change. Kind of like the done undone look. And then I've paired it with leather tonga shoes. I've had them for years and years and years. Yeah, and I must say this jacket always makes me feel very comfortable, so that's a win. And then if I wanted to rather wear this, I quite like different textures. So if you're not going very colorful and that's not your vibe, which at the moment it's not, too much color is not my vibe unless it is. But look at different textures, so it's a slightly different shade, so adding those layers on top of each other makes it look like a more considered outfit. We like this. Well, I like it. I've got these high-waisted paperback shorts with the pink top. So the nice thing about this is you could tuck it in if you wanted to do that, or I'll probably just keep it untucked and just super loose and open. And then my piece of dopamine, super playful, like a sheer sock from Mr. Price. So I've got it in this like pretty flower, and then I've got that, so kind of can see what we feel like when we get there. And if you've been wondering if that whole thing that I talk about, the dopamine or the thing that you're hearing online, dopamine dressing, is real or not, I've literally just lifted my mood just by putting this color on. I also need to find some comfort in the black, but allow myself to have the dopamine outfit so that I don't stay stuck in a rut, but that I try and, you know, live life a little bit. So dopamine works, it's a thing. Last outfit I think is, I've had these pants from Zara for about 6 years. I'll be wearing this black on black with my sneakers, and then I also have this denim jacket that I could wear. I quite like this. It's very masculine, which I like. If I wore this and button it closed and then wear that with sneakers, that'll be like a very cool street look, which I'm very much into. And I can maybe do like a quite strong liner with this, or a red lip. I would love that. So yay.